Hi, my name is Janice, and this is my story. We live right down the street, and a friend of mine that I used to go to school with kept posting about Victory Church. So we had just been rocked with our son Lucas's diagnosis of autism. Since Victory was so close and my friend had such good things to say about it, we decided to give it a try. When I first started coming, I brought my kids. The first person I invited was my best friend Stephanie. Stephanie and I have been best friends since the 4th grade. After that, I finally got my husband Nate to come with me. He was actually very impressed. He had been in some old-fashioned churches in the past, so this is more his style, so he was very comfortable here. The next person I invited to church was my friend Jenny Kaufman. Jenny and I have been friends since we were about 15. We've worked together quite a few times in our lifetime. We're both nurses. When Jenny first started coming, I believe she invited her friend Carrie. Carrie and I have known each other since we were about 15, 16. We used to work together. When Carrie first started coming, she then invited her mom, and her mom were baptized together. She also brought her husband and her kids. I think the next couple that I invited were my sister and my brother-in-law Jason. I'm not sure if they were real receptive at first, but I think once they saw the change in us as a family, they were more apt to kind of see what this was about. When Britt and Jay started coming, they brought their kids. Jason's grandma came a few times with him, even though she had a home church of her own. And then we invited my mom to come with us. I'm not sure how my sister felt about it, but it was really encouraging to me. My mom and I had a big gap in our relationship growing up, so this was like another form of connection for us, and for something that my sister and myself and my mom could all be together on Sunday morning was really important to me. The next couple that I invited, actually, I didn't have to do a lot of work with them. All of our posts from Facebook, Todd and Tasha Peck, they actually contacted Nate and I, and they kind of invited themselves just by word of mouth. They knew this is where we were, and they were interested in it, so Facebook did the work for me. The next couple that I invited was Mike and Cindy Wood. Mike was a patient of mine that where I work, I do chemo infusions, and he was a patient, and he and his wife and I, we really got close with the time that we spent together. They were already going to a church and very comfortable there, but I invited them anyway, and the first time they were here, they just fell in love with the people and the atmosphere and decided that this is where they wanted to go to church now. They brought Cindy's daughter and their granddaughters. After that, I believe it was Josh and Kinzer Meyer. We were talking about church before they even moved back to Ohio. They were in Indianapolis. Josh and I went to elementary school together, and this was even before he and Kinzer were married. We invited them, and once they moved back to Ohio, they came, and they've been regulars ever since. I want people to be saved. I want that salvation for everyone I love. I want them to know Jesus and know the peace that we have, even fighting the huge battles that we fight every day, that we can do it with peace and trust. I think everyone deserves that. The worst thing they can say is no. Just think that if they say yes, how you're gonna just put a little seed in them to change their life.